Yo, this is Real Talker E. Welcome to the locker room where we talk nothing but basketball. Guys, I figured out the problem with the Lakers, okay? I think it's LeBron James. And now, here's why. I'm not saying LeBron James is playing bad this season. I'm not saying LeBron James has been, not performing at a very high level because he is averaging 24 points per game. He is averaging 8.3 rebounds per game. He is averaging 9 assists per game, which is very, very high. And he's performing at a very high level. LeBron James is old and he's still giving us these numbers and stuff like that. But I think it's LeBron James for another reason. I think it's LeBron James because of the simple fact that a lot of players just don't know how to play with LeBron. Like, for example, D'Angelo Russell. Something about his game is just off when he's playing with LeBron James. Like, it's just not the same. Like, LeBron is like he's demanding of very high talent, rightfully so, right? LeBron James expects to go to the NBA Finals. He expects to win. He expects a championship. That's what he plays for, right? Anthony Davis been playing amazing this season, but for some reason I still don't believe in them. And like I said in the last video, if you haven't watched it, go watch it. But I think the Lakers will get it together. It's just a matter of time. They might take longer than every other team. I think they'll get it together. They might make a playoff run, but right now, to me, they look like a playing team. And again, honestly, I look at them and I'm like, they could win games, but I don't think the Lakers are what we expected them to be coming into this season. I mean, the addition of JJ Redick, they have a new coach, first time ever coach. I think that is also playing a factor in it. But I think the amount of weight LeBron James holds on the rest of the roster really affects the team because you look at Gabe Vincent, you look at D'Angelo Russell, players like this, we expected them to come to the Lakers and perform. We expected them to come to the Lakers and shoot, and we expected them to come to the Lakers and play at a very high level, and it's not the same. Now, mind you, I'm not one of those people that believes that D'Angelo Russell is washed. I think he's cool. I think he's a decent player, and especially in the playoffs, I think he has usually that one series where D'Angelo Russell is playing great, and then after that, my fault, great was an overstatement. There's that one season where he's playing good, but there's a lot of other series and games where he's just not doing good, and I think that's his issue. And I think it's also a LeBron thing. I think I seen somebody say this. I forgot who it was, but LeBron doesn't. It seems like he doesn't really trust his teammates with certain shots. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't blame him. I mean, he played with them a couple of times for a couple of seasons, and it just seems like something is missing. It's not where it needs to be. Nothing is at where it should be, and I think there's a way to fix it. Okay, the way to fix it, you gotta trade D'Angelo Russell. You just have to. D'Angelo Russell cannot play another series in the playoffs with this Lakers team. He cannot play another season with this Lakers team. He cannot come to this Lakers team in a game after the trade deadline. And why do I say this? I think D'Angelo Russell can perform on a lot of different teams, but I don't think the Lakers is good for him. It's just not what he needs, and it's not what they need. It's not going to work out. I seen Rui Hachimura in the beginning of the season like perform, and he was like really going crazy, honestly. And also, I think another problem for the Lakers is the 3-point shot. You would think because of JJ Redick, they would get a lot of 3-pointers up, but it's not the case. It's actually been kind of the same as before. The 3-point shot is not that great. They don't take as much, and it's hurting them. Because eventually, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like LeBron James, last couple of seasons, has been getting injured. Anthony Davis, we all know he gets injured. So there is this expectation that they will miss games. These guys are going to miss games. They're going to be out. And What is JJ Redick going to do with this roster? There's not much. I feel like it's time. The Lakers, in my opinion, have ran the same roster back for like 2 or 3 seasons in a row. The first time we were like, okay, cool. They assembled this roster by the trade deadline. They went to the conference finals. They got swept by the Nuggets, but it's cool. The Nuggets ended up winning the championship. Fine. The second time, they came back, and in my opinion, it didn't do that good. And then you come to this time, this year, and it feels like no difference, honestly. But like I said in the beginning, I think that they could change the season around. I believe in them. I mean, they have LeBron James. How could you not believe in them? And I see a lot of people saying LeBron James is not playing as well. LeBron James is not putting enough effort. LeBron James doesn't have enough heart. And maybe that is so to a certain extent. I don't think LeBron James is out there just playing with no heart. I think he is playing out there trying to win. He's doing the best he can. But I think he's also trying to tell like Anthony Davis, it's your time, man. Let me take a step back. I'm old. I've done this already. You have to guide us to the championship, and I'll be your supporting cast. And I think that's what he's trying to instill in AD. But the problem is not just there. The problem is the rest of the team. It's like, okay, you have LeBron, you have Anthony Davis. 1A, 1B, right? AD can be the number one option. LeBron James could be a number 2. That's fine. And in some nights, LeBron James could be number 1. That's fine. But then you go down the roster and it seems like, who else do they have? AR-15, that's a great third option. But I feel like he's cooled down. And maybe that's just me, but I feel like he's cooled down a little bit. And I can't keep like stressing this enough. I do think they will turn it around and later on in the season. Not that they're doing bad right now. I don't think they're doing bad. But it's underwhelming. It's just not what I thought it would be, honestly. I thought the Lakers would come in this season. I thought we'll have a new look. I thought we'll have like a new... I thought just it would look more rejuvenated, but the team doesn't look like that. The team looks like it's hardly alive. And I saw Charles Barkley in the beginning of the season was saying, this is a playing team. And I was like, no way. There's no way the Lakers are going to be a playing team. Not this season. It's just not... It didn't make sense in my mind. I was like, yo, how are the Lakers a playing team again? But right now, it looks like they're going to be a playing team. And mind you, we're only like 16 games into the season. So there's still a lot of game left. There's about 68 more games left. So, in no way, shape, or form am I saying that Lakers or Laker Nation should start panicking. But what I'm saying is, this might be a slow start to the season, or it might be time to trade the supporting cast for better. At least trade D'Lo for something. D'Lo, Gabe Vincent, and get something for it. Get some type of support. I feel like they're too predictable. Honestly speaking, I mean, can they compete with a lot of teams? Yes. But will they be able to compete with the Celtics? I don't think so. Will they be able to compete with the Bucks? I mean, the Bucks been doing bad too, honestly. So they might. But we also haven't seen the Bucks at full health. Can they compete with the Suns with Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal back? I don't know. I honestly do not know. And that's the problem, because it's like the Lakers have a roster that on paper looks like it's supposed to perform. The roster on paper looks like they have 3-point shooting. They have touches in the paint with LeBron and Anthony Davis. They have amazing passing. They have amazing 1 and 2 punch. They have an amazing cast to support that, or a decent cast to support that, but it doesn't translate to the court. And honestly, I'm just wondering why. And the reason why I say LeBron James is the problem is because LeBron James holds so much value on this team and to this team that I think a lot of players there are not being themselves, which is sad to say because they've been on that team for 2 to 3 years. Why haven't you been feeling like yourself? Why are you not performing how you used to perform? Like AR-15, amazing. Like I said, I personally think he cooled off a little bit, but amazing. And I see LeBron James seem like he trusts him. But D'Lo gotta go. He has to go. He cannot stay with the Lakers. And I'm being so serious. But anyways, yeah. Thank you for tuning into the locker room. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Safety.